Okay, well, we focused on totally manpower this time, and things are looking a lot better for us. We walked right over the Yakuza, we got a surround on them, and, excuse me, I actually focused a little bit different on my unit design, and so let's give you a little bit of a look at that in just a second. Let's go for this tree, and we should be able to claim Carson City fairly soon. Good. So let's look at our unit designer. We went with mole rat mutants this time. So let's see, yes, here it is. Just a small troop with some explosive support. So we started building explosives right away, and I think we'll add some flamer support to them as soon as we can. It's going to be a little bit early for that though. The main idea with these guys is that we can just outmaneuver the enemy. So we're going to have more squads than them and be able to walk around them. With that, we're still going to need more manpower. So that is once again the fire in which we burn. And war is imminent with New Reno. So let's go ahead and get ready for that. As we continue to research things that won't be directly helping us for a bit, it looks like we do have a gap in the lines a few places here with New Reno, so we'll see what we can accomplish with regard to that. Let's declare war and see what happens. Let's get our new ally into this. Call to arms, City New Reno War. And let's move you through there. Let's move you through there.
Hello, sir. Hello.
And let's pin these guys.
Sir.
Yeah, maybe that'll work. Let's see.
Sir. Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Sir. Sir.
Okay, let's see how that works out. So right away we're going for the surround here. Yeah.
You're no match for us. Come on.
In fact, if you can grab New Reno, that would be just great. Don't think he'll be able to. That's okay, we got us around.
Suppressing fire. Sir. Set up a crossfire.
Okay.
Get down.
And we've overrun one portion of their army. Oh, this is looking real nice. Closing the pocket, holding the line. Very good.
Hello.
Very good. Okay. Overrun. Let's look at their losses. Okay, 1,000 to 47. You know, I think we're doing a little bit better this time. Okay, let's have everybody just relax for a second. Let me think about what we're gonna do next. You, I want you to take the back row while everyone's distracted.
Hey. What's up?
Okay. each one of you pin someone. Oh my goodness, they're all ready. Running out of men. Beautiful.
Sir? Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Okay. Let's try that on for size. We vastly outnumber them now, so it looks like early on it's better to build lots of units with smaller unit size, give them some dynamite, throw them at the enemy and see what happens.
Hey,
There's still a decent number of folk in here.
you're no match for us. You're no match for us.
Okay.
Hey there. Hey there. Hello?
Okay.
I'm hit!
Another surround.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Alright, we're eating them up now. They are food for us.
Like that?
Very nice.
Hello, sir.
Okay, looking good. Looking real good. Losses 122, 1000. Nice to see.
Hey there.
Yeah, take New Reno. And what are you idiots doing? Finish that guy.
Hello, sir.
And we have New Reno. Perfect. They won't last for long at this rate. And I spoke at just the right time. Okay, take everything. Done. And yes, we can still claim, so let's claim New Reno. We just put a core on New Reno. Now it is ours for goodsies. And can we still claim things? Yes, we can. Beautiful. That is the start we wanted. That's what we were going for in the, well, the not so successful live stream. But again, a loss is not a failure. It's just an opportunity to learn. And I learned that manpower and numbers of units in the field is essential here for the early Zerg rush. And that's exactly what we were able to take advantage of in these first few minutes of the game. Everything else was about the same. We went down our focus tree just a bit differently. Every chance we got to get manpower, we chose manpower, and it ended up working out very well for us. Looking at production, we don't really need to be producing infantry equipment. We've captured a ton of it, but we are anyway. And now let's get training some mole rat mutants. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. And we are continuing to build our strength. Okay.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
So we're getting up to a good number of units. And now we can relax a bit. We're not going to be fighting any wars for a bit if we can help it. Continuing to train our troops just because we can. And it looks like manpower is not an issue anymore. So let's actually edit our mole rat mutant squad. Add some more men to it. Add some flamer support. Color good. Alright, yeesh. Now our manpower is tanking. That's what we wanted to see. We want to have as many men in the field as possible. 19 divisions is going to be enough. Militia training. Let's get some research rate going on here. We'll save up our power to put a claim on Carson City. You can see New Reno has a population of 64,000, which is just fantastic. And yeah, let's go down this tree for a bit before we conquer our other territories. And if we can get a core on Carson City, that's another 17,500 people we can draw from. And that won't be all available as draftees in our armies, but or dippies, if you will. But a good portion of that will be available to us as manpower. So that went very nicely for us. Let's get some construction going on here and here, there as well. Lots of fuel in these areas, which is something we're going to need. And all civilian factories. Military factories will be useful for us, but early on civ factories are more important, and we're going to be capturing a good number of the other type of factory, so no need to worry about that. Looks like we're in desperate need of some flame juice, so we'll go ahead and get going on that. 3 per day is looking pretty good. It'll probably be around 100 days before our next war. We'll go after the Cyclops tribe, so no worries there. Looking at manpower, we have excess manpower, so let's go ahead and get some Mole Rat Mutant Divisions training. We need yeah. Maybe we don't need to start training new divisions yet. Yeah, I'm thinking no on that one. We could go for militarized society. That'll help us. And then research. More aircraft, even though we're not building any yet. And I like the look of these ancient tactics. Supply use down, soft attack up. That's going to be good for superhuman wave tactics. So that's exactly what we'll go for. Service for citizenship is going to give us even more manpower, and now we're starting to get limited by production, specifically fire gecko powder. So we'll need to address that. But again, we got a good start here. We got a core on New Reno and Carson City. That's going to give us lots of manpower, factories, all kinds of fun stuff, and it's going to work out well for us. How's the Troll Warren doing? They're fighting the Marrow Drinkers. They're having a... It's hard to tell who's winning here, but man, look at the chaos on the field there. If the Troll Warren stays alive, we'll have a valuable ally, and it looks like they are eating up the Marrow Drinkers, so that's just great. If they can stick around, that'll really help us out. We'll go for basic hygiene education, and that'll help us with our research. Researching research, as it were. Okay, what is our focus doing? Service for citizenship. I think we're going to focus on our claim on the Cyclops tribe after this. So that should help us out. And we could even, maybe, possibly, eat up another nation. So let's see. Vault-Tec calling, and then eye for an eye. Got it. Okay. What if we wanted to claim Sierra Army Depot? Ooh, let's do that. So we'll claim Sierra Army Depot next chance we get. Eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. And just a few more days now, And we'll claim Sierra Army Depot, giving us access to another almost 15,000 population. And I think that also increases the number of factories we can build. Let me see. Yes, it does. Alright. Things are looking quite good for us with a plethora of available manpower. The forces we're facing looking rather unimpressive. So, let's add some more men to these mole rat mutant battalions, shall we?
Hello, sir.
Okay, that worked out for us. And what's our production looking like? We need more clubs. Okay, I think we can handle that. Dynamite's looking good now. We'll slow down on that and speed up on the clubs. Okay. Eye for an eye is finished. That means we can start invading them. And then it will be Pale Folk next. So, let's get going. Alright. They're ready. Declare war. Slow down time a bit, and let's try and be a little bit tactical about this.
Hello, sir.
Let's have you guys cut them in half.
Hey there. Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Sir.
Okay, and let's have you guys cut that in half.
Hey there. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hey. Hey there. Hey.
Okay, let's try that out. And this is where we can just pin people in place and walk right around them. Get that sweet, sweet encirclement that your mom always told you to go for. Okay.
Hello, sir. Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
Okay.
What's up?
Oh my goodness.
Sir? Hey there.
Okay, let's delete some lines now. And that'll do. Let's take all their cities now, shall we?
Had enough?
Okay. Alright, yep. That's looking like a win.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks. Hello? Hello?
Okay. That'll do. I think we got him. And we will take all states. Can we? We can. We can claim another territory. That is just delightful. Oh yeah, things are looking good for us now. Nixon has 8K, 3K. We'll take Nixon. Yeah. Oh, New Reno outskirts. Can we take that? Yes, we can. 6K. How does Nixon have more than the burbs? Oh well. I'll take it. There goes 100 stuff. But man, our manpower is looking fantastic now. Can't believe they didn't consider us a major power yet. Now it looks like we still can core more territory. Delightful. That's exactly what we'll do. Let's put you guys on aggressive. I think you can handle it now. Production looks like it's catching up to our men in the field. So, let's go ahead and train more mutants. In Vault City. Production, we need more flamer fuel. Okay, that'll do. And what's going on? Militarized society, don't mind if I do. And we'll save up the rest of our points for more claims. Okay. These wars are going very nicely for us, and this is how we get our start as Vault City. As the mutants, focus entirely on manpower, build a bunch of mole rat mutant squads, equip them with dynamite and then later fire gecko pouches, take Carson City and New Reno, and then just start taking over everything. That one's done, so we're gonna switch focus trees over to, let's go with quality of service and down this line, because we don't want to integrate these territories yet, as we can still core some other territories. Possibly, we'll see what happens here. Industry is still too early. Okay, support. Let's improve our dynamite. And we'll sit for a few days on this claim until we can get, what will we take? Let's see, Lovelock has 3K, Nixon's ours, Sierra Army Depot's ours, New Reno outskirts, that'll do. There's probably a decent number of, no, there's really not much going on here. Oh well. It is still something. So, here's another 6K we can draw our manpower from. Cord, and now declaring war. Call allies. Just go in and manually call to arms. City. Folk war. And this one should be, yeah, this should be a quick war. We are just rolling them. Okay. Breakthrough and soft attack. Just what I wanted to see.
Sir. Light 'em up! Incoming!
Yep, they are getting it.
Haven't had a decent meal in weeks.
That's what I expected to see. We'll take your light converters. And are we? We are still not a major power. Okay, I can dig it. Let's focus on the Antelope tribe then. Nine more political power. You got it, bud. Do 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 do. Okay. We are just rolling in the Wheaties now. If we can claim one more before we start coring these other territories, that would be just peachy. Big bowl of sauerkraut. Every single morning, it was driving me crazy. Okay, let's go with unskilled disturbance. We don't need that stability. And start progress on work hours. You lads are looking just glorious. and Fangorius. 23 of 24. Let's get about half of you guys. Put you on a new commander so he can start getting trained up. Dweller Ian. He's good with the Panzers. Well, we do not need the Panzer Commandant today, so you will command the infantry. That'll do. And training for everyone. Precise targeting done. Not time for mortars yet. Let's get that potent fuel on the flamers and check our production real quick. Oh, actually, construction's going to be a thing. We got some infrastructure to repair, and then factories to build. Civvy workshops for everyone. What? Ooh, more fuel. Don't mind if I do. Water and metal. Awesome, awesome. Let's get into production and start building airplanes. Yes, let's start building airplanes. The scrap dive bomber. And put a 5er on there, and that should be good. Okay. Good, good. More divisions in training. 23 in the field, already outnumbering our potential threat. And we are no longer considered a minor power. We're not able to core territories anymore, which means we can focus on setting cores up in Pale Folk and Cyclops territories, which is part of our focus tree that will be going down shortly. So now we can start putting our political power into building up these areas, and even our economy is still stuck in civilian economy, which is kind of hilarious because we're just conquering things instead of building them. We'll have to address that too. Also, the draft is it volunteer only. We have so much manpower now. Work till you drop, guys. And now we're going down this tree. So we'll do that one. And we could use some stability as well. So let's go with basic hygiene. Ooh, and then we can dip these guys. That is just fantastic. Along with militarized society. Okay. You see the idea here. You want to take these two quickly, focus on manpower, and then start spreading out and coring territories as quickly as you can before you get so big you're not considered a minor power anymore. And now that we're a major power, we're going to go down our focus tree, down Vault Tech Calling, and just eat up these 4 societies. And because we didn't do that right away, they'll be more advanced by the time we do take them over, which is going to do nothing but help us out. And you can see that with our units in the field, it's all about having feet on the ground in this early part of the game. So having more divisions than your enemy, and with that breakthrough and soft attack that comes from dynamite and flamers. And you only want to pick those things up when you're ready to equip your men with them. You don't want to send divisions into the field unequipped. But you can see here, we have outnumbered the enemy. We're getting ready to outmaneuver them once again. And that's just the way things are going to be for the rest of this engagement. So that's pretty much the way things are going to go, and that's how to get a great start with Vault City as the super mutants. I tried a few times in a live stream today, and then I just went, took my morning dump and thought about what I'd done wrong, and came up with just a few little tweaks to the strategy that really make it work nicely. And again, I'm not an experienced player of Hearts of Iron, but I definitely enjoy the game. Anyway guys, catch you in the next video. Bye bye.